Let's play Never Have I Ever.
I'm Martin. I was an exchange student in Eugene, Oregon in 1987-88, and this is my son, Ben.
I'm Ben. I just finished my exchange year 3 days ago, and I was in the Seattle area in Paulsboro, Washington. Never have I ever had a culture shock. Overall, the American culture is very extreme and big in a lot of senses, so I think it's very normal to have a culture shock at some point.
Things are bigger, things are more extreme in so many ways. It starts with food, German chocolate cake, or things that are supposed to be German that are definitely everything but what we're used to. So never ever have I felt homesick during my exchange year.
Yeah, I mean, as they tell you in the first meetings, you will have the honeymoon phase where everything feels great, but there will be the days where you feel kind of down, especially usually around Christmas or other holidays where you maybe see a little bit more what your family is doing, what your friends are doing. It definitely comes up at some point.
And I mean, I definitely felt homesick during my times when I changed host families and didn't know what my next host family would be like or where I would go. So yeah, it was definitely homesick times.
Never have I ever gotten lost in my high school. You've never? I had the opportunity to be at my school 2 weeks before school started to be part of all the school sports and see the school beforehand, so I didn't really have a problem with that. I mean, the school is definitely huge, no doubt about it.
Yeah, same I mean, our school was big, like 3 street blocks, but it was all on one level, so it was very easy. 2 main hallways, easy to navigate. But a lot of running in between classes. Never ever have I gotten into a difficult situation because of language barriers or language issues.
Not knowing the culture that well, I mean, we would go to fast food places before basketball games or other football games, and we just don't have a lot of the stores in Germany, so when you don't know this stuff, it might take you a minute longer to understand what they're asking of you, but you'll get used to it.
Or even slang. I had the hardest time figuring out slang words that I've never heard before.
Or also abbreviations. Abbreviations is a big one too, because like especially if you're texting, which is in this day and age is a lot bigger than back then. There's so many abbreviations. It's definitely hard to keep up to date with that, especially if you are not from the US. Never have I ever found a best friend during my exchange year.
I definitely found, a best friend at school from the basketball team, just spending time together, a lot of similar hobbies and interests.
I found my best friend during the first week I was there because his family was family friends with my host family, and my host family traveled to Denver for a weekend just 2 weeks after I came there. So I stayed with his family and we just bonded immediately and we had a really good time from there.
Never have I ever visited my host family again.
I mean, yeah, I just came back 3 days ago, so I haven't really had the chance to, but I will definitely, I will actually see them in 3 weeks from now, so I'm really excited for that.
And I'm fortunate enough, as you know, that I've seen them almost every year, sometimes even more than once, and they've come to visit multiple times, have met everyone in our family, so it's definitely like a second family for a long time. So.
Never have I ever wished to be able to turn back time to really live my exchange year again.
I think, sometimes you make those experiences and you wish like, okay, I wish I would have known this and I can, avoid certain misunderstandings or issues.
I mean, for me, just having finished my exchange year, I would for sure do it again next year. Definitely a couple of things that I would do different now, but that's all part of the experience. And now I already have so many friends that I would love to spend another year with, but yeah, I'm also excited to go back.